The world has faced many problems throughout the years. The climate change has been a subject of discussion in the last years, and is now a problem that our generation needs to face. It won't only affect the present, but also, and above all, our future. The climate change is produced due to various reasons, such as pollution, the use of non-renewable energies, the use of fossil fuels, the large production of plastics, and more. Within plastics, we have chosen to talk about the topic of microplastics. This problem started due to the enormous number of plastics that are produced worldwide. Microplastics are small pieces of plastic, usually smaller than 5 millimeters. The problem is that only 9% of the plastic is recycled, and plastic can take hundreds or thousands of years to decompose, and therefore most of it ends up in landfill or in natural environments such as oceans and seas, and damage their local fauna.
This situation is concerning more and more people every year. Not only microplastics harm the environment, but also our health. Most of the microplastics that end up in the sea come from big plastic items such as bags, bottles, and in some cases electrodomestics. These little plastic particles end up being eaten by sea animals, which are part of our diet, thinking that they are food, and afterwards, when we ingest them, they can harm our body. In 2019, Greenpeace and Iker National University made a study about salt brands. The result of this study was alarming. 90% of the salt brands that sell their products globally contain microplastics. From 39 different salt brands, only 3 of them did not contain microplastics. After having ingested them, they can end up in people's intestines and they can have an effect in the endocrine system and are said to be hormone disruptors. There are not many data about the toxicity of these microplastics in humans' body now, but in some years, time will be able to know more about one of the most important problems nowadays in the world.
Ways to reduce the use of microplastics, the 3 R's. Reduce, reuse, and recycle. This term is commonly used while speaking about plastics. Reducing, reusing, recycling is up to us, and there are a lot of ways to do it. First, we should reduce the amount of plastics that is nowadays still being produced. Reducing plastic will take collective work and compromise. In order to achieve this, we will need help from the governments and
Reuse is a term that has been in fashion for the last years more and more. People are deciding to use second-hand things or trying to buy things which last a lot and aren't used to use and throw away. Recycling is the most common one, and the one which we better do. Whenever we need to throw the rubbish, we just need to put them in different rubbish containers. Recycling is as easy as that. Microplastics are definitely a huge problem that our generation must solve, and of course, together. If we don't start doing something now, it will be too late.